Well, we just want to send one out the door to the customer, and this one already came back from powder coat, and it is bright. Green on green on green. Looks like a matte green. So this is the customer's color. This is what he uses on all of his vehicles. That's what he wanted. There's a lot of it. So hopefully there's enough black and aluminum stuff to offset it. We'll see.
What's up everybody, Jake Burkey here, and behind me we have a 2023 Vision RSS, and this thing is loaded. Let's talk about everybody's favorite thing, the engine. The engine in this thing is a 750 horsepower LSA Supercharged 427 stroker. We can easily get more horsepower out of this motor, but we decided to run this thing on pump gas. And that means that you can just pull up and put 93 octane in and take off, and you can easily be able to find fuel. Sometimes when you go a little bit higher, you gotta have that high octane fuel. This is 750 reliable horsepower that you can easily get fuel, and it purrs like a kitten. The next thing we did was we went to 1480 drive shafts in this. So the normal is a 1410. I haven't been able to break my 1410s, and y'all see how I drive. This thing's 1480, which means that it can take even more abuse than what you've seen me put mine through, which is pretty insane. Down here at the axles, we've got the big Bell RCVs. Now these are 300M series or materials, so it's a 300M material, it's 40 spline, and it's a huge upgrade from just the traditional axle shaft, because whenever you steer, it's nice and smooth and it doesn't have to be greased all the time. So it's a really cool upgrade. We also have the ultra lightweight brakes on this. And then this whole package right here means that this combination is going to be extremely rugged, extremely tough, and it's going to be able to put everything that you can put through it, through these axles, and not break. So now James came down from West Tennessee, where he lives, to ride in the shop buggy, because I promote that. You know, I say, hey, if you guys want to look at one of our buggies or come take a ride, or if you're in the market for any rock bouncer, even not ours, come and take a ride with me at the shop and let me show you what one of these buggies can really be, because a lot of times people go and they get in a rock bouncer, it rides like crap, and then they just get turned off on it, you know what I mean? This machine is not like your buddy's machine in the backyard. This is a high-end machine. And when he rode with me, we rode on this exact same shock package. And when we got done, he placed his order for the exact same shock package I have, which is a 2.5-inch bypass 3-tube with the big tubes on it. Another cool thing about the buggy is that it has this awesome storage rack up here. This is an optional storage rack you can get for the Visions. It increases the capacity of this vehicle a whole lot. You can put a whole bunch of stuff up there. We've got tie-down hooks. It's really sturdy. It's made out of some thick tubing, and it's got a thick floor on it. So you can strap down coolers and bags and tools. If you're going out camping, you can bring all your stuff with you. And then he optioned up for this awesome 40-inch light bar right here.
So it's a perfect setup if you want to do some rock bouncer overlanding, if that's a thing. If not, maybe we should make it a thing.
Yeah. All right, so back here in the back, we talked about it on the last buggy that we did, but we went with this new fuel cell design that we're having a lot of success out of. It's an aluminum fabricated fuel cell. It's got baffling on the inside. We double weld this thing inside and out, and then have it rhino lined all the way around. And this little cap right here, I'm pretty proud of this. Our machinists actually make these things now right off of our lathe. I mean, how cool is that? That is a beautiful cap, and I know that that's just the cap and we got a lot to talk about, but that's pretty cool to be able to make that right off of our CNC machines and just bam. How cool is that? Up here, we also have a little bit of a change for this particular model. In the past, our fuel cell had basically a cap, and then it had like a spot over here for your fuel pump, and then you had like your sending unit and all. And now what we have is this complete unit right here where you take off this row of bolts, you pop these two out, and the whole thing comes up as an assembly, and you have an in-tank fuel pump with the sending unit, with the supply and the feed lines and the Holley hydromat all in one, which makes serviceability a lot better. So if you look right here, we've got this camera. That's our rear steer camera. It's an option that you can get on all of our buggies, and it basically allows you to look behind you whenever you're backing up in the woods. You can pick out obstacles, make sure you don't run into a tree, unless you're a West Coast guy and you don't have to worry about trees. But it's really cool because it has night vision on it, so even if it's dark outside, you can still see. This customer opted for the rear steer package. This is same as the front. It's a 300M axle shaft, big Bell RCV. It's got the self-centering ram situated right here on the top. So basically you've got a joystick inside and you can turn your tires wherever you want to. As soon as you let go, they automatically self-center. Super cool upgrade right here. And if you look, both of our axles have these really cool 7075 T6 aluminum arms that we're putting on all of our production buggies now. And they're super strong and super lightweight. James went for a couple really awesome upgrades inside the cockpit area. So what we have here is the PRP Comp Elite seats. These are really, really nice seats, a little bit of an upgrade, and they're also heated. So you've got a couple buttons on the dash. On a cold day, you flip your buttons on, it toasts you right up. It feels amazing. We've got the communications kit, so you can talk to other people. It's a two-way radio, and then you have intercoms inside, and that's a really cool upgrade. And then we also have, this is a new option that we just released not long ago. Now that we have the quieter mufflers on all of our buggies from previous generations, we wanted to be able to offer a sound system. So we now have the Crawl Tune sound system inside here. You've got this Bluetooth module. You just hit a button, pair it to your cell phone, and then bam, you've got everything on your cell phone, and you just get this thing out and you hit the button and you can play your music.
And blow it in your face. I'm going in now, I'ma close the case. I can wait no more, man, I gotta blow today.
So James is gonna be here in just a little bit, and we are excited to show him his brand new buggy, and we're also excited because tomorrow morning we get to go wheeling, which is amazing because every buggy that we've built that's a Vision has went like to another country or across the United States, and we finally get a chance to go off-roading with a Vision, and we are so pumped. All right, so we got the new buggy. All right, you ready?
What color would you call that? I think a blue green.
I see him smiling. Wow. He got a smile on his face.
Called Valley Hill. It's like 3 little options here at the top. They're a lot of fun. This guy's never had a rock bouncer before, and he's figuring it out. The rear steer is hard to figure out, like getting momentum and everything's hard to figure out, so he's doing pretty good, and that thing looks good in the woods. So today's a good day. I mean, we're here at our favorite off-road park here, Stony Lonesome, our local park, and we've actually never got to seriously wheel with a Vision before. They're a newer chassis. There's only been, this is the 4th one we've ever built, and they always end up going to Canada or somewhere, California, Oregon, somewhere far away, so we don't get a chance to check them in action. So today, it's been a treat. That thing sounds really good. Alright, now one of my personal favorites, Hamburger Hill.
I'm on the radio going, hit third, man, hit third, and he laced into it, man, and that was awesome. Congratulations, James, you got a bad machine.
Looks like he's getting the hang of it.
That was a tough little spot. You made it look really easy. And we got a smile out of you too. Heck yeah.
So what do you think about your brand new buggy?
It's great.
Yeah? Like it?
Yes.
Was it what you expected?
Yes.
Yeah?
More.
More? There you
I
go.
love it, man. Heck yeah.
You definitely learned how to use it today.
Yeah, we put you through some tough spots, man. I mean, a lot of times, like, we'll get over the radio. Man, that's a pretty big ledge. Are you sure? Walk over there and look. It's like this tall, and you just went up it like it was nothing. That was awesome.
So the rear steer takes a while to get used to too.
Yeah, and like knowing which way like the rear steer goes, you know what I mean? Like it just takes a minute to kind of get the
Backing
joystick.
up is bad, but going forward ain't too bad.
Right?
Yeah, everybody has that problem. They'll go forward, no problem. They go to back up, and it's like, oh crap! Like everything's different, you know? Heck yeah, man. Well,
Yeah.
she's killing it. You're doing a great job, man.